You ever had an interview on a Sunday or on a Saturday? Majority interviews happen Monday through Friday from 8 to 4. That's what typically that mostly happens, right? From 8 to 4, Monday through Friday. This job that I just got hired, it happened on a Sunday. You heard me right. Sunday. Like the week starting Sunday. 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 Had it on a Sunday. Oh, that itch. That's nervous. I just erase that. It's more so getting a job, an interview on a Sunday. Never had it on a Sunday, but normally I had an interview on a Monday. And this job, yeah, back at CNA, so what? In the midst of all of this, it's amazing how God works in mysterious ways. I understand that I really don't talk about religion or anything or Jesus or whatever, but for blessing wise, it's amazing. An interview on a Sunday. This was kind of weird. Like really, really, really weird. Had an interview on a Sunday. New she told me dress casual, because it's not really, it's an interview, but it's not really an interview, if that makes sense. Not really an interview, but she just interviewed me to see where, if I fit the criteria of the facility. Again, this was the DON. Again, I dress visual, like a pair of jeans, had my hair done, and a decent shirt with some jewelry. In this interview, I was real early too. I was early. I didn't know I was gonna be that early. I thought I left the house late, but I wasn't. My times was amazing. But like I said, it's amazing how God moves. It's amazing how God actually moves stuff out of your way and bless you for that position. And knowing that you've been praying for it or you've been asking for it. Listen. The interview was on a Sunday. I did an interview on Sunday. I was hired by the time I got out the door. By Tuesday, I had the onboarding process. She gave me a text and said, look at my email and fill out the paperwork. She asked also for my ID, my driver license that something told me before I did this interview, let's backtrack. Before I did the interview, before I went to the interview, I went and took my ID and my social security card anyway. No, then I asked for this, but something told me to take my ID and social security anyway. I normally don't take my ID with me anyway, anywhere I go in Wisconsin. I just don't. That's if I'm going to the liquor store or to the bar. I get carded every time because they think I'm still a kid. Cool, fine, and dandy. But the whole point was I took my ID and social on the interview. And when I took it, she asked, do I have my ID and social? I pulled it out, yes I did. I was already started. But in the midst of this, by Tuesday or Wednesday, I got a call that said check my email for the onboarding. I sent her, I even asked her, does she need the COVID shot or the flu shot? This facility don't even worry about that. They're not real big on it like that because it's how small the facility is. I'm still in shock tears. But in the midst of all this, I went to the interview, had an interview. It's not what I had on, it's what I said in that interview to make me shine. To make me shine. To show that I know what I'm doing. Even though my resume has spoke for me, I spoke upon myself. I spoke highly of myself. I spoke like I know what I'm doing. I know what to say. I know how to do it. And in this interview, we're live. This is not the first time I had an interview and it's like this. No. Don't get that wrong. I had several interviews and there was always a little joke or a little twist into it. It's a comment that you will laugh off of. This is not the first time. This is not the second time. This is not the third time. I'm gonna say about the 5th or 6th or 7th, 8th or 9th, 10th. I stopped counting when I hit the 4th time. But in this midst, I got the job. Yes, I did. Have I been there before? Previously. Yeah, I did previously. Is it okay? It's not that bad. It could do a little tweak there, but it was just the whole point. And again, in this interview, it's not what I had on, because I came casual. I came casual. On a Sunday. I forgot to tell you that. Casual on a Sunday. I didn't come like I was going to church. I came casual so I could be comfortable. I came casual. But what I had on, I didn't get the interview because what I had on. I had an interview. I got the interview. When it got darker, I got the interview, past the interview because of what I said. And it's to make it so bad. It's how I said it. And it's all about patient care. If you've been in the field so long, you should know how to answer a question. You should know what to say, how to address it. Then I asked the question as how would you see yourself in 5 years? But in the midst when it got a little quiet, I asked questions. What type of charting system you have? What type of patients you have? Meaning Alzheimer's, dementia, rehab, Foley's, colostomy bags, tooth feeders, traits, wound vacs. That's what I know. Even though I know what I'm getting myself into, I've been there once in the last year, 2 years maybe. But I want to see what I was getting myself, because stuff do change and twist over. Meaning, she said, in this interview, ask questions. How often we get paid? If there's every 2 weeks, is it monthly? Temps weekly? Can you get overtime? If there's a certain uniform you will wear? How often the care cards be up to date? How many patient ratios is staffing you getting? How many nurses is on the floor? Like them type of questions. Are there combatant residents? And there was 2, as she said. There's technically 3 but technically two, because one of them is a protector, if you get it. So it's a flip-flopper. He abused the other patient but protect the staff. You heard me right. But I was happy that I got the job on a Sunday and did the paperwork on Wednesday. Then my eyebrows hurt. Again, it's amazing how God works. And then, two, we gotta wear blue. I want to say like a navy blue, I believe, of a uniform. Don't need a gate bill because gate bill's in Navy room. Oh, and then she asks, is anything on your background that I should know of? And I say this part a lot. I am too pretty to have anything on my background. And I stand on that. Yes, I do. I am too pretty to have anything on my background. I speak highly of myself. I'm too pretty for that. I'm just too pretty for that. But got a job on a Sunday. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all take care.